Today, the 4th of March 2025 is World Obesity Day. What is the root of obesity? Well, obesity is a complex issue with many causes. It's caused when extra calories are stored in the body as fat. If you consume high amounts of energy, particularly found in high-fat and high-sugar foods, and do not use all of the energy through physical activity, much of the extra energy will be stored in the body as fat. What will obesity prevalence be in 2025? Global estimates suggest that almost 2.3 billion children and adults are living with overweight and obesity. If current trends continue, 2.7 billion adults could be living with overweight or obesity by 2025. Causes of obesity. Obesity can be caused by several factors including genetics, hormones, metabolism, psychology, culture, behavior, diet, lack of exercise, and environmental factors. Diet plays a big role in obesity. Eating too many calories is a major factor. Consuming too much processed or fast food contributes significantly. Drinking too much alcohol can also lead to weight gain. Eating out too often usually means larger portions and more calories, and of course, drinking too many sugary drinks adds up. Comfort eating, especially in times of stress, can also lead to obesity. Lack of exercise is another key factor. Sitting for long periods, whether at work or home, reduces the number of calories burned. Not having access to parks, sidewalks, and gyms makes it harder to stay active. Environmental factors play a big role too. If you don't have access to affordable healthy food, making nutritious choices can be difficult. Food advertising often promotes unhealthy options. Community infrastructure like walkability and the availability of parks influences activity levels. Cultural influences can also shape eating and exercise habits. Genetics can affect obesity as well. Inherited genes can influence metabolism, fat storage, and appetite regulation. Some medications such as antidepressants, diabetes medication, and antipsychotics can cause weight gain as a side effect. Other factors like stress, emotional challenges, poor sleep, and certain health conditions also play a role in obesity. Obesity complications include cardiovascular diseases, type 2 diabetes, obstructive sleep apnea, and certain types of cancer, including breast, ovarian, endometrial, and colon. There is also an increased risk of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and high blood sugar. Additional complications from obesity can involve bone and joint problems, such as osteoarthritis. Sleep apnea, which can cause daytime fatigue, is another concern. Liver problems, including gallstones and even depression, are also linked to obesity. At its core, obesity is a medical condition where someone has an excessive amount of body fat, enough that it can harm their health. But how do we measure it? One common tool is the body mass index, or BMI. How to calculate BMI? To calculate your body mass index, or BMI, you can use the formula BMI equals weight in kilograms divided by height in meters squared. Here are the steps. First, convert your weight to kilograms. Next, convert your height to meters, then square your height in meters. Finally, divide your weight in kilograms by your height squared. What does BMI indicate? BMI is a measure of body weight relative to height. It can help indicate if you are within a healthy weight range for your height. BMI can also help estimate your risk of a heart attack or stroke. Obesity classifications are as follows. Overweight is defined as having a BMI of 25.0 to 29.9. Class 1 obesity is a BMI of 30.0 to 34.9. Class 2 obesity is a BMI of 35.0 to 39.9. And Class 3 obesity is a BMI of 40.0 or higher. Obesity risk factors include visceral fat, which is located around organs. High levels of visceral fat are a significant risk factor for metabolic disease. Additionally, obesity can reduce life expectancy by 6 to 7 years on average. Obesity interventions are crucial. Weight loss interventions, for instance, can stimulate hormones that relay fullness. This, in turn, can decrease food intake and body weight. So, where does India rank in obesity? In India, the obesity rate increased from 1.2% in 1990 to 9.8% in 2022 for women, and from 0.5% to 5.4% in 2022 for men. A Lancet study reveals alarming obesity rates in India, with 70% of the urban population being overweight. India ranks third globally in obesity, following the US and China. Is obesity a disease? Yes, obesity is a chronic disease that can negatively impact your health. It's defined as having too much body fat. Treatment and prevention. Obesity is preventable and treatable, but it can be relapsing. Other health issues related to obesity are infertility, blindness, limb amputations, and the need for dialysis. Obesity and quality of life. Obesity can impact your quality of life, such as your ability to sleep and move. What is the new name for obesity? Adiposity-based chronic disease, or ABCD. It's another name for obesity. Rather than focusing just on weight, ABCD takes into account the health impact of excess weight, such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancers. Things you can do to lose weight. Get active for 150 minutes a week. You can break this up into shorter sessions. Aim to get fresh, canned, or frozen fruit or vegetable counts as one portion. Aim to lose 1 to 2 pounds or 0.5 to 1 kilogram a week. Read food labels. Products with more green color coding than amber and red are often a healthier option. Swap sugary drinks for water. If you do not like the taste, add slices of lemon or lime for flavor. Cut down on food that's high in sugar and fat. Start by swapping sugary cereal for whole grain alternatives. Share your weight loss plan with someone you trust. They can help motivate you when you have a bad day.
And action.
Do not lose weight suddenly with diets. Do not stock unhealthy food. Popcorn, fruit, and rice cakes can be healthier alternatives. Do not skip meals. You might end up snacking more because you feel hungry. Do not finish your plate if you're full. You can save leftover food for the next day. Can obesity be cured? Well, obesity is a chronic disease that can't be cured, but it can be managed with lifestyle changes, medication, and sometimes surgery. Lifestyle changes include reducing calories, increasing physical activity, eating mindfully, avoiding situations that tempt you to overeat, setting realistic weight loss goals, and monitoring your progress. When it comes to medication, it may involve taking prescription medicine to decrease appetite or treat depression. There are also drugs specifically for treating obesity, but these usually come with more risks than diet and exercise. As for surgery, weight loss surgery, also known as bariatric surgery, may be an option for people who have tried diet, exercise, and medicine without success. Behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, can help you change the way you think about food and eating. Intensive behavioral therapy can help you lose weight. Other treatments include dietary or nutritional counseling and weight loss programs. To keep the weight off, you'll need to maintain your lifestyle changes over the long term. How can we prevent obesity? To prevent obesity, you can make healthy lifestyle changes such as eating healthy, exercising, and reducing sedentary activity. Eating healthy. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Choose whole grains like brown rice and whole wheat bread. Avoid highly processed foods. Learn to read food labels. Weigh and measure food to get the right portion sizes. Avoid foods that are high in calories for their size. Exercising. Aim for 60 to 90 minutes of moderate to intense physical activity 3 to 4 days a week. Try to get some activity during the day, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes. Reducing sedentary activity. Limit screen time like watching TV or playing video games. Other tips: maintain a healthy weight, manage stress, get enough sleep. See a healthcare provider to monitor your body mass index or BMI. Consider joining a program or eating plan that can help prevent obesity. If you're already obese, you can consult your doctor to rule out other causes and complications. They may recommend weight loss medication, procedures, or surgeries. What foods prevent obesity? Emphasize fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and fat-free or low-fat milk and milk products. Include a variety of protein foods. Healthful options include seafood, lean meats and poultry, eggs, legumes like beans and peas, soy products, nuts and seeds. The best obesity treatment is a combination of lifestyle changes, diet, exercise, and behavioral support. Depending on your circumstances, you might also consider medication or surgery. Thanks for being with Channel Health and Alerts. A well-informed person is likelier to live longer than an uninformed one and have a better quality of life. Reset health, reset life.